Hello, Mark 6 tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall with me, BlueAnkylo. Today we're going to start a run that I think we've had ready to go for, well, in real time, months, but even in game, quite a long time we've been waiting to do this. So, we're at AG Chemi and we're supposed to steal a prototype something or other. I can't remember the exact details, hopefully they fill us in as we go along. So the Mark 6, monolithic, plastic, sterile. The Berlin office of AG Chemi Europa is all of those things and more. The worst qualities of modern corporate culture, all mixed into a toxic stew and sluiced into a single prefab office building. Thankfully, you shouldn't have to stay long. According to the intel that your client provided, this should be a simple smash and grab. Nothing's ever simple. You've been given tools to carry it out with a minimum of fuss. The Mark 6 prototype, whatever it is waiting for you on the 25th floor. It's time to go and get it. So I decided to take the default crew, because basically there's not a whole lot of options other than I would like to bring Dietrich as a separate mage, and then, I could focus on buffing and he could do the magic stuff. But I figure I need Glory for claws and healing, I need Iger for long-range support, and if there's ever anything you need decking, you have to have Blitz or else you can't do it, period. And I hate not being able to do part of the mission. And also, he's not terribly bad with his submachine gun anyway. I don't have any gear to throw on, but I've got a couple med kits and my trauma kit anyway, so I think I'm, ready enough. I need to remember that Iger and everybody else restocks for free, so I should be using her grenades and, Glory's medkits pretty freely whenever we need them. Blitz, like, everybody has some medkits, basically, so we should be, willing to use them, basically. We've got, like, 2 Karma, it really doesn't matter. AG Chemi Europa, Satellite Administration Complex, after hours. Alright, well, there's our team. It's been a while since we've had the full team on a mission. So, got a maintenance control. I guess we go look at the shipping crate first. And some medical supplies. Right on. Promising. These crates have been sealed. The only visible markings are Project Atlas. And an advanced medkit for the inevitability of us getting shot in the face. After a few moments of sifting through cables, you find a diagnostic connector with the right input to fit the little black box that Herr Schmidt gave you. Sure, plug it in. The connector slips into the box with a satisfying click. A tiny red light set into the box's lid begins flashing. After a few seconds, it turns solid yellow and then finally shifts to green. At that instant, all of the lights in the garage turn off. A few seconds later, the emergency lighting kicks in. If what Schmidt told you is true, you've just killed the main power for most of the building. In theory, the box has also circumvented the security cameras on the building's upper floors. You should be able to intercept the camera feeds by tapping into an elevator console on the 24th floor. Handy little thing. Alright, team, let's go. So we're heading this way. Someone just scribbled that in there. No one set up a stencil properly. Just high quality line painting. Without warning, your comlink screen bursts into static. You hear a telltale series of clicks. Someone has established an audio connection to your comlink. A moment later, a deep, sonorous voice speaks into your ear. You recognize it instantly. Your lodge contact, Luca Dwyer. I thought we weren't friends. Lady Blue, do not speak, just listen. I have a proposition for you. I understand that your team is currently en route to retrieve a package, the Mark 6 prototype, if I'm not mistaken. My associates and I are interested in acquiring the Mark 6 for our own studies. We would like you to deliver the device to us. Once you've acquired the Mark 6, you will proceed back to the garage as planned. There you will find a transport parked beside your client's van. Load the Mark 6 into the transport and you will be rewarded. Herr Schmidt will also be dealt with to protect you from reprisal. To accept our offer, simply proceed as instructed and return the prototype to us. Please note that we need the Mark 6 in undamaged condition. If it is not in full working order, it is useless to us. As you know, our organization takes good care of its friends. It would be to your advantage to help us. Good day. The line goes dead with a click. A moment later, the sound of your teammates' calm chatter floods back into your ears. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I like Luca Dwyer very much. He basically tricked us into assassinating and blowing up a entire floor of a hotel or whatever apartment complex. I don't know if we'll be doing that. I'm not sure if my my conscience can handle that one. He's crossed us once, you know. Eiger indicates a console built into the wall beside the elevator. This looks like the elevator console. The camera feed should have been routed here. It only takes a moment to connect your PDA to the... and immediately visual feeds from all over the building begin to flood in. Alright, now let's find a way upstairs. Sounds good. So we've got good vision of this floor. This is awesome. So, thanks to the security cameras, yeah, we can see everything. And we did. There's a lot of stuff to check out. Alright, well... there's an elevator over there. It's the elevator we came in. This area is locked. There's a body over here. I guess we'll go this way first. I'm not sure if we can even get in there, to be honest, but... we'll check out this line first. We got observation, we got records, medical. There's lots of medical supplies. I like bars. Also a desk with probably some loot if we can get past a locked door. A summon hearth spirit location. That's good to remember when we inevitably get into combat. Alright. Good, scope the place out. So, what does this say? Laboratory entrance. Warning, toxic gas detected. Laboratory lockdown engaged. I guess that's why the guy is dead in there. So that's not good. Laboratory gas leak of some sort. Observation. A warning light strobes out from the console at your approach. Large white letters shriek out against a red background. Warning! Toxic contaminant detected. COCL2? Carbon... chlorine? Carbon dioxide, chlorine? I don't know. It's like CO... carbon, oxygen, chlorine. So, I don't remember the name of that. But phosgene is the name of that. Thank you! But yeah, seriously, I don't remember my chemistry, my organic chem. Hazardous material override engaged. Laboratory entrances locked down. Phosgene. Sounds like it's probably bad for you. Most things that contain Cl in a gas are bad, as just a general rule of thumb. Input commands. So, if you had biotech, you might know how to deal with it. I think disengaging lockdown might not be a bad idea. You could introduce a gaseous agent to the lab. We just purge the air? Warning! This action will result in the venting of contaminants to exterior atmosphere. Oh. So if we had good decking, we could do it. So maybe Blitz could do that? But this one might trigger someone that, hey, you've done something here. We'll see. That's a possibility. What about the substance library? Connection failed. Network access unavailable. So maybe we're supposed to do a little bit of research before we do this one. Is there a data store we can get to? Maybe the records terminal? Medical supplies. Well, we'll do a little bit more exploring before I commit to any of those options. Although I definitely want to get in there. Let's go this way first. Data store records. That's kind of what I was looking for, right? Anything else in here the cameras can't see? You never know. You know, the camera can only see one angle. There might be some loot hidden back there. Alright, so how do you deal with COCL? Welcome to the AGC Data Library, Archive, and Employee Record System. Phosgene? COCl2, commonly known as phosgene gas, a highly toxic colorless gas that gained infamy for its use as a chemical weapon during the First World War. Yeah, you know. It is also valued as an industrial reagent and as a building block from which pharmaceuticals and other organic compounds can be synthesized. In low concentrations, its odor is reminiscent of freshly cut grass. The odor detection threshold of phosgene is 0.4 part per million, 4 times its threshold limit value. So you can smell it and then you're dead, I guess. Phosgene-related deaths are generally caused by the interaction of the gas and the proteins of the pulmonary alveoli. The end result of the interaction is the destruction of the blood-air barrier, preventing the transmission of oxygen to the blood. Death by suffocation inevitably follows. It is highly recommended that any employee working in an area around this gas wear a detector badge. A suitable supply of NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate, for liquid phosgene, and NH3 ammonia for gaseous phosgene must be kept on hand to neutralize gas. So we need ammonia. Just straight up ammonia, no big deal. Is there like ammonia around? Can I just search for that? No. It's probably like a one-use type of deal here. Well, maybe now that we know how to get rid of phosgene, we can just go release that into the atmosphere. There'd be some difficult balancing, like how much you need to release to get it to actually fully eradicate it without it being full of ammonia, which then kills you with that instead. But the death, like the toxicity of ammonia is probably less than phosphine. So introduce gaseous agent. We just want to find some ammonia. Introducing ammonia gas. Cool. Got a little bit of karma. Right on. We could probably still purge it. Think we get double rewards? No, I don't. Just in case that does trigger some sort of alarm. Let's not do that. I just figure, you know, a bunch of phosgene venting into the atmosphere, someone might notice that. They might be too impressed. Oh, I have to probably... Oops, I forgot. I probably have to disengage the lockdown now. As you post the console, the red warning blinks out. Contaminant neutralized, atmosphere nominal. Good. Disengage lockdown. More karma. Good. I should have done that last time. You'd think they could just automate that sort of thing, so maybe people have less chance of dying. Like, if there's a way to test for phosgene, maybe just automatically release ammonia if that's the case. Maybe these people wouldn't have died. Alright. Hello, dead person. The scientist lays dead beside a small pile of smashed glass, and a number of beakers have been knocked on the table beside him, sure. Well, let's check this. We got some jazz. Maybe he was just high while he was doing research. We found some more med kits. Let's send the jazz to my stash and put the med kit in my my inventory, because I'm more likely to need to recover from being shot than want to do drugs. On the counter is a note, carefully transcribed in a neat handwriting. The paper bears the letterhead of Senior Executive Lennart Stromberg. I'm still waiting for that report. When I said ASAP, I meant I needed it yesterday. Stay until you completed this test, then leave the report on my desk. The door code is 54139. Do this tonight. I'll expect to see it waiting for me when I arrive tomorrow. Oh. 54139. 541. Oh, I just wrote it down. Thank you. I thought I was going to have to remember that. So, basically his boss said, stay until you've figured this out. He stayed all night, took some stimulants to stay awake, and then accidentally released phosgene and killed himself. Awesome. The computer is powered up, but in sleep mode. When the screen comes to life, you find a half-written text file on the screen. Timestamp on the most recent edit tells you that it was written just a few minutes ago. I didn't sleep late last night. Doesn't look like I'm going to sleep tonight either. The last test batch failed. My fault. I got the mixtures wrong. Sloppy work, Jensen. I can barely keep my eyes open. Gotta try again, though. No excuses in this office. I despise relying on stimulants, but I've got no choice. Gotta keep going. Starting a new batch. If Houseoffer's pet isn't ready to be tested tomorrow, well... Oh, good. They've been experimenting on, like, bioweapons, sort of monster-type stuff again, probably. Gotta concentrate. Remember the lab safety. Keep alert. Keep awake. One wrong move could spell... Shoot. Glancing at the menu, it looks like there are log entries reaching back for 2 weeks. All of the entries are attributed to the lack of music, which is clearly your Let's Player's fault. And none of them appear to be password protected. Alright, 2 weeks ago. The new formula arrived today. Formula 17. I swear, whoever names these things must have no imagination at all. Formula 17. Still, I can't wait to keep working with it. From what I've read, early clinical trials were promising in the extreme. Amazingly potent, this stuff, and increased potency means less frequent injections. At a lower dosage, there's nothing like this. There's nothing not to like. Despite my enthusiasm, there's still much to be done. Speeding up absorption rates is the first on the list. I have some concerns regarding the subject's immune reaction. Perhaps the formula could be tailored on a patient-by-patient basis. Tailoring doses to individual patients has worked wonders. The key was taking a gene therapy-based approach. They've been using it in medicine for ages, so why not apply the same logic here? So, in a nutshell, I've used the subject's own DNA to delude their immune systems into believing the Formula 17 belongs in their bodies. Simple and effective. This approach has helped to increase the formula's absorption rate, as well as significantly reducing incidence of rejection. Unfortunately, it also rules out an easily mass-produced product, but I am convinced that the results will justify the additional costs. A week? He wants waits an entire week before telling me that tailoring the mixture is an unacceptable solution. And then he tells me that the trials are to begin tomorrow. I have no time, and Giesbrick's applying so much pressure that I can barely think. Bastard. Hush hours probably threatening him, all of them can rot. Maybe now the Hauschenfers playing Heat the Sheets with a lot of German names today. Maybe H has been playing Heat the Sheets with G's secretary. He'll learn to lighten up. I can only hope. Oh, someone... Yeah, I get you. Anyway, I have some new ideas to move forward with the formula. Admittedly, they're far-fetched, possibly even dangerous. But if I don't start producing some results, I've got the feeling it won't be my problem for much longer. Wish me luck, journal. It's science time. And, yeah. Science. Alright, well, science did not work out for him in the end. So we've got a door code for an office, which is probably this one? Maybe this door. Well, no, this is the locked door. This was... Oh, there's someone in here. Oh, there's a bunch of people in this one. It's like, as soon as I open this, we're going to get into combat if I go in that way. So maybe that's like a only go this way if you want extra combat. Let's head up here first. Maybe there's a way of, you know, distracting them or something. It's 54139, right? 54139. I'm so good. Should I spend my karma? No, I want to save it for that spell casting. Sign. Senior Executive Lenart. Alright. Oh, we could examine the keypad in astral space. That sounds like fun. Your third eye slips open, revealing the hidden world of the astral plane. Several of the buttons on the keypad glimmer faintly. Each of these buttons have been pressed recently, the residue of life clinging to them shimmering against the gray. Unfortunately, you cannot tell which order. So we could just try them all out. Anyway. sounds like a lot of work. There'd be... With 5 numbers, there'd be... What? 5... 4, 3, 2, so... That's a lot of combinations. Yeah. Code accepted, door unlocked. You're welcome to try all the permutations of 54319 if you want. A stack of business cards on the desk reveals that it belongs to one Annika Schroeder. A cursory search reveals that this desk's drawers are stuffed full of lewd love notes, the secretary. All hastily written on scraps of office stationery. Uh-huh. Exploring Annika's desk is like embarking on an odyssey of filth. 30 seconds in and you're already learned 3 new euphemisms for sex in a storage closet, as well as an exciting new definition for a variety of common office terms. Thankfully, your search also turns up something of more immediate value. A scrap of paper with a name and a 5-digit code. Hoshoffer. How H. 84792. Nice. Finding codes everywhere. On the desk is a folder labeled Project Atlas. The folder is empty except for a single note. Move to digital archive. Locked under executive authorization. Of course it is. So we can learn more about Project Atlas. Nothing else here? Alright. So there's a digital archive. I suppose we should check out the bar. Junior Executive Werner. He probably doesn't have anything that important. But he does have a bar. On the bar are a number of bottles of alcohol. Most of them look expensive. Grab one for the road, why not? We got some cheap booze. I guess we could have got some expensive booze if we were a socialite. You should need to be a socialite to tell which is more expensive. The one with the fancier label. Always go for that one. At first glaze, or glance, the terminal appears unremarkable. It's password locked and a cheerful screensaver marches across its display. Upon closer inspection, you notice something interspersed among the colorful bouncing sprites of the screensaver. There's a symbol that you recognize, the dead drop marker of the Schockwellenreiter. As you study the display, a green light winks on above the terminal's display, the recording light of a pinhole camera. The screensaver disappears and the screen floods with glowing green text. Schockwellenreiter contributor number 1432 recognized. Welcome, Lady Blue. Secret projects. This is an open request for information about the projects and material prototypes being developed at this facility. It is known that a synthetic drug is being developed here in the support of Project Atlas. In support of a project called Atlas. In addition, a function prototype called Mark 6 has been developed. The first contributor to provide us with project data for Atlas, the chemical formula for the new drug, and visual records of the Mark 6 operation will be handsomely rewarded. Okay, this is another optional objective. I don't think we've done well at working with the Schockwellenreiter before, but I think I intended to. I just messed it up earlier on. AG Chemi Europa is known to be a heartless corporation with little regard for metahuman safety or morality. They guard their secrets jealously and seek to hoard all information gained for themselves. This behavior cannot be allowed to go unpunished. What they know, all shall know. No longer will they hide their secrets in the shadows. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information. Schockwellenreiter. Well, sure, why not? I'll probably try to do that. So... do I try to get in here? Or do I just take the elevator up? I mean, I feel like I know what's going to happen when I open this door. Seems rather likely that we're just going to get into combat. Security room. Maybe if we just deal with them now, we could get a free gun and maybe get some awesome stuff. Security room. Alright. Surprise! Oh, how come they get to go first? We had the element of surprise. We totally had the element of surprise. There's no way they should get a free action. That's totally cheating, guys. Alright. Get into cover. Get armor up on people. Everybody's got pretty acceptable armor, but... Oh. Apparently I can't see them from where I am. Typical. So we do need vision of the door. Unless you're Blitz, in which case you just have your drone have vision of the door. Drone, turn on. Let's have Max move here. And he'll take Overwatch. Door? See, I just want them to come out at me, basically. Let's move Iger over here. Switch over to Shotgun. Overwatch anyone that comes through that door. I'm going to put some armor... Yeah, I'll put some armor... No. I'll put some aim on Iger. So she hits anything that comes out that door. And then we're just going to have Glory... I don't want to leave her right here so they can shoot her from inside the room. I want them to come out. I want to force them to come at her. Alright. Bring it! Got brought. Well, we didn't kill her, but got a couple shots. Where do you think you're going, son? And a dwarf. You guys all gonna group up there? That's really helpful. Oh yeah, just group up right there. Everybody stand around. Oh yeah. Well, you got a little bit further. Okay, so... let's start killing stuff. I'm pretty happy with how this started. Target head. Only 42%, huh? The drone has pretty bad aim. How these guys have cover from the drone, again, it's a mystery to me. Could use a grenade. $50 HP, so that's a Conjurer. We definitely want it to die. Captain, Mage. We definitely want the Mage to die. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is haste myself so I get more actions. And I might even want to armor myself right away, but let's add some aim onto Glory as well. Just so we can do more damage with their actions. She is going to use her Adrenal Pump. Maybe should have done it last turn, I forgot. Iger is going to use at least one grenade here. Just because they're so well grouped up. We're gonna toss it like this. I think grenade must have like cover effects as well. And then you're just gonna destroy this guy that's right beside you. We've got 99%. If there was a type of shotgun that did more damage, I would go with that. Oh, that's right. And at long range, she can hit adjacent enemies with her shotgun. So she does have a light on fire type shot. We're looking at 14 damage plus fire instead of 14 damage and no fire. Let's go with that. Seems pretty good. Didn't kill him, but put him on fire. What about this drone? So maybe we just try to kill the mage because it's the one I'm most worried about. This taser takes 2 AP, so just try to get accuracy. 90%, huh? At least we hit him once. And then Glory here, well, maybe Blitz first, actually. Spray and Pray. Might hit all of his friends. He's considered flanked. Well, we killed him anyway, so that's all I really needed. I wish we'd locked down the rest of the enemies a little bit better. But we could switch to claw mode. I think, though, we stay in what reasonable cover we have and just take a couple shots. So this thing has 1 armor. This, I think, burst fire is her most damaging attack because it gets 2 shots for 1 action. Yeah, and then 2 of these guys are flanked as well. I guess the security captain is the nearest to being dead. 71%. I guess we'll take. Maybe we'll take. Actually, she's got 35. This guy's only got 30. Maybe a good crit here and some fire will finish him off. That might do it. Alright, Iger took a hit. Of course, they've got grenades. Did a bunch more damage. And we took a whole bunch of damage. Well, it's actually quite light, but we took a bunch of damage, like multiple little damages, so we can't heal it all up. If I'd put armor on people, it might have been a little bit better. Might just be able to kill them all with a mana ball. It really did not do very much damage. I'm never as impressed by that mana ball as I would like. I think we go into claw mode. They're basically dead. Alright, Glory. 1. 2. Maybe? Nice! It actually didn't kill her, but it's still, it did what I wanted it to do. Alright, drone. Kill him. Awesome. And then, this one actually has a lot of armor, to be honest. But, I think we'll be fine here. We only need to do 9 damage. We did 8. But she's bleeding. She'll die next turn no matter what. Alright, she's bled to death. Alright, pretty good. We did take a little bit of damage, but most of it got healed up at the end of rounds, and I think we're in pretty good shape. 50 out of 50, yeah. So the Glory kept 1 damage, Iger kept 7. Otherwise, we're in great shape. Alright. Good job, team. Good start. Well, let's go see if there's some awesome weapon over here. We found a Mossberg Seamoth Smart Link. I mean, I don't know if it's great, but send it to your stash. So 16, this is what, a shotgun, I guess? So theoretically, this is the kind of thing we could give to Iger, but she might already have it. 16 damage, 8 capacity. What does she have for a weapon anyway? She's got a Mossberg CMDT shotgun. So actually, it would be better for her. I didn't have the option to give it to her, honestly, which I would have, because it has a little bit higher damage. It has a smart link, which I believe gives it a little bit of an aim bonus. I don't know the number, but like maybe 5 or 10% more aim. As long as she's got a cyber link, and she certainly would. Or she should. Maybe she doesn't? She doesn't have a cyber link? She's got Cyber Eye, Cyber Arm, Cyber Legs, but no Cyber Link. They're like the smallest of things for Essence, whatever. So she probably couldn't have used it. She can't actually use a Smart Link weapon because, I don't know, people. I thought there was something on this desk. Huh. Did it just disappear when I walked in the room? Oh well, I guess we're probably down on this floor? Unless you're supposed to go back to the records terminal to look up one of the optional quest details. I'm not sure about the lodge optional. We need to learn more about Project Atlas. Maybe I could, okay. I'm gonna try Atlas. Maybe I should head back to the lab as well. Before we hit the elevator, we'll probably save the elevator for next episode. The Mark 6 thing is on floor 25, which is where we're headed. But the optional objectives, maybe we can do something about here. Oh, this did work. So you just need an authorized... Yeah, they said they sent it to the data vault. Of course they did. I forget the number, though. Hold on. Awesome. I'm glad I didn't... I almost forgot about that, but I figured it was worth a try. 5-digit code, so 84792. Alright, authorization accepted. Welcome, Air Oshifer. Volumes of information begin to flit across the screen. A good half of what you're seeing has been redacted, and the rest is written in impossibly dense corpse speak. Well, first off, download the data for the Shockwellen writer, and then access visual record. VP level required. Okay. So we need a vice president level code to get... We don't have that. VP authorization required. Alright, so we had like 2 different levels that were not VP, I'm pretty sure. So this was like the office code to get to your secretary. And then this was the higher level, but it's still not a VP, right? I guess I could have tried 847. They wouldn't make you put the same code in twice. There's no way. So where do we get that code is the question. Also, did I not ever move in there? Did I forget to click this? Oh. I thought I said... Maybe I didn't confirm it. Anyway, we got a free basic med kit. I keep trying to send the jazz away and it won't go away. Oh well, whatever. Well, I guess we might be done for today's episode. I might have a quick look at my walkthrough to see if I've missed something. I don't know if we'll... Like, I'm worried that if I leave... we won't be able to come back. Like, if I go through the elevator, maybe we can't come back. So I might need to do whatever needs getting done here. And I don't know how you're supposed to get that VP code. Maybe you're supposed to have level 6 Decker. But that would only work if you were a level 6 Decker. Because I don't think Blitz is anything close to that. We didn't find anything around here, did we? Pretty sure we ran through here quickly. I didn't see anything. So I guess authorization required. Well, I don't know, the executive elevator? Your third eye slips opening, blah blah blah. Oh, that'll be the 842791. Or 729. I forget the order. 84927? I was pretty sure it started with 82. Or 84. Maybe it was 82. Blue is really good with numbers. 84792. 84792. Alright, so that gives us access to floor 25. That's a transition screen though, so I don't want to go through that until I'm definitely done on this floor. And I thought this one just took us back down. So unless there's something missing... Unless I've missed something on this floor. Maybe you can come back and forth. I don't know. Yeah, and this was just the log. Yeah, okay. Well, we've read through the logs. Alright, well, let's call that an episode for now. I'll try to look around and see if there's any way to get the visual record here. Because I need another code. I need a third code, and I don't know what it would be. Like, it would have thought it was going to be on that desk, but the item over there just disappeared. I didn't get to click it, I don't think. But I don't know why they'd have the VP code here. It could just be that we're meant to come back after going to the next floor. Like, on the way out, maybe? I don't know. Either way, time to end the episode. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a pretty fun run so far. Killed some people for no real reason, and we've been doing some good good exploration. So, I'll see you guys next episode. Have a great day.